Hey wrestling enthusiasts, welcome back to AN Wrestling. Today we're in for a treat as we explore the very best the Royal Rumble has to offer. We look at some of the greatest Royal Rumble matches in WWE history. From surprise entrants to unforgettable moments, these matches have defined the essence of the Royal Rumble. Without further ado, let's dive into this extended countdown. Before we jump into the countdown, let me share the criteria I've used to select these matches. We're considering factors like surprise entrants, iconic moments, and overall match quality. Now, let's get started. The 2020 Royal Rumble match was the tale of two acts. The first act was about the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Lesnar decided that he would enter the 2020 Royal Rumble at number 1, even though he was the current WWE champion. Heyman and Lesnar believed nobody on either brand deserved the opportunity to face Lesnar, and they were going to prove it. Lesnar would eliminate the first 13 participants of the Rumble. Although we saw some fan favorites get eliminated by Lesnar early on, it was all really entertaining. This meant whoever eliminated Lesnar would be a made man, and that honor went to Drew McIntyre. The second act of the match was everything after Lesnar. This is where we saw the surprising in-ring return of Edge after 10 years of retirement due to neck injuries. It was an amazing moment for wrestling, and we got to see Edge go toe-to-toe with some wrestlers we thought he'd never get to wrestle. Rated RKO also got to reunite in the match. Once again, the company teased us with the idea that Roman Reigns could win. But it was Drew McIntyre's night. McIntyre also proved to be a popular winner, with one of the largest Royal Rumble reactions of all time, when he finally won. It's held in high regard by many because it featured so many top stars for the company at the time, and talent who would become top stars in the business later in their career. This also happened in the early years of the Royal Rumble, where there was no actual reward for winning the Battle Royal outside of bragging rights. Therefore, when it was announced that the vacated WWE Championship would be on the line for the 1992 Royal Rumble, the stakes got a lot higher, and the anticipation for the annual event went up. Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Sid, Roddy Piper, Undertaker, Jake Roberts, and Ted DiBiase were just a few names who were involved in this match that would have been believable winners. However, Ric Flair, who was known as an NWA WCW guy for most of his career, went the distance, coming in at number 3 and staying in the match for an hour to become the WWE champion for the first ever time. The fact that Bobby "The Brain" Heenan was on commentary not hiding his bias for Ric Flair just added to the match as well. It is also shocking that the company didn't simply go with Hogan winning the championship or the Royal Rumble, which felt customary at this point. This was a star-studded Royal Rumble match. Everything from the larger-than-life talent, the commentary, the drama, and the opportunity to walk out as the WWF champion made this Royal Rumble pure perfection. The 2001 Royal Rumble match was the last one of the Attitude Era and the Monday Night Wars. 3 months into 2001, WCW would go out of business when the WWE would purchase the assets of the company. By the time we reached the 2002 Royal Rumble, the company went through an entire invasion angle and started moving in a new direction by slowly ushering in the ruthless aggression era. A lot of WWE's popular personalities and characters from 97-01 were featured in this match, and they went out with the Stone Cold Steve Austin winning his 3rd Royal Rumble. This is a record that he holds alone to this day. There was even a moment in this match between Austin and The Rock, who happened to both babyfaces competing for the top spot, that got fans around the world excited. At the time, I wasn't aware it was foreshadowing our WrestleMania main event. Raven introduced weapons in the match since he was the hardcore champion. Comedian and actor Drew Carey would also enter this match as the first celebrity to enter a Royal Rumble match, and the Honky Tonk Man made his first Rumble appearance since 1996. Big Show and Haku made their returns in this match. It's just a fun Royal Rumble to go back and watch with a bunch of top legends of the business, and a satisfying ending. The 2008 Royal Rumble match took place in front of a rowdy New York crowd at the unofficial home of the WWE, Madison Square Garden. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker would start this match, which was cool because they were the final two, the year prior. They both stayed in this match for around 30 minutes. There was a running spot with Hornswoggle entering and hiding under the ring. There were loud pops for Rowdy Roddy Piper and Superfly Jimmy Snuka, who also entered this match to reignite their classic feud in the Garden. Mick Foley was also a surprise entrant in this match. The biggest moment of this match was John Cena, making an early surprise return at number 30. Nobody saw it coming as Cena was supposed to be sidelined until later in the year, with a torn pectoral muscle, but miraculously recovered enough to return early. I remember thinking before Cena's return that Batista or Triple H could win, so it wasn't surprising that they were the final three. Although I'm not as big of a John Cena fan as others, I can't deny how electric that moment was. This entire Rumble is a blast to watch, and the live crowd has a lot to do with it. The Ruthless Aggression era may possibly be the best era for Royal Rumble matches. All of these matches were well done and memorable in one way or another. This one is mostly remembered for the final two entrants, but the entire Final Four was great. This match didn't have as many classic moments in it, but it did feature one of the most brutal eliminations with Kane chokeslamming Sabu through a table to eliminate him. A record was set for most people that it took to eliminate one man as 8 people eliminated Viscera, ironically breaking his own record when it took 7 in 1994. However, the true beauty of this match came down to the Final Four, between The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels and both members of the World Tag Team Champions rated RKO, Randy Orton and Edge. The tag champs worked well as a unit for a while before Edge teased trying to go after Orton to win the match for himself. But while in the process of that, they decided to try a con chair 2 on The Undertaker only for Shawn Michaels to pop up and eliminate them both back-to-back, setting the stage for one of the best Final Twos in Rumble history. HBK and the Deadman would engage in a 7.5-minute mini-match in the Final Two, as both men would hit each other with everything they had, and they both would nearly eliminate the other on multiple occasions. But in the end, the Demon of Death Valley would catch the showstopper coming in with Sweet Chin Music and picked him up and threw him over the top rope to win his first Royal Rumble match. He would go on to face and defeat Batista at WrestleMania 23 in an incredible World Heavyweight title match, and they'd have a fantastic feud throughout the year 2007. Even if the last few minutes of the Rumble is all that is truly remembered from this match, it is an incredible showcase from two of the best of all time to do it. The final scrum at the end between HBK and Undertaker, which felt like a mini-match. So much drama between two of the greatest of all time. Eventually the catalyst to their future WrestleMania classics. As we relive these incredible matches, it's crucial to appreciate the historical context. Each of these Royal Rumble events played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of WWE, leaving an indelible mark on the memories of fans worldwide. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What's your favorite Royal Rumble match, and do you agree with our list? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. And there you have it, folks. Some best Royal Rumble matches in WWE history, as ranked by In Wrestling. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more wrestling content, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, this is In Wrestling, signing off. Stay awesome, wrestling fans.